In light of Meghan McArdle's suggestion that young people, and to be fair to Meghan McArdle, as I've just discussed, when she says young people, she's not talking about first graders, but young people should have it drilled into their minds, be trained to, instead of running and hiding when a shooter with a semi-automatic weapon starts to open fire, they should run at that person in gangs, of course, of 8 to 12 that they have predetermined who will be the 8 to 12 because they've had it drilled in their minds, and bum rush the shooter. That's the most effective way as opposed to gun control. There are others out there who have been arguing strenuously that if we simply armed all the teachers in the classrooms, the principals, the teachers, they all should be trained like police officers, whatnot, to have guns in there. I don't know why we would just limit it to teachers. In fact, we have a story of a guy in Kearns, Utah, a family, who realized that the only way we can have true gun safety is if everybody's armed. Not just some people, everybody. Now, we all know how well that worked at Fort Hood, right? When a guy went in with a gun to a military base where presumably there are a lot of guns and still managed to shoot people up. But put that aside, because that's sort of a logical retort. What must happen is everyone in schools should be armed. And therefore, of course, mass gunmen won't show up there. So to that end, apparently, a sixth grade student brought an unloaded handgun to West Kearns Elementary School in Kearns, Utah. The 11-year-old allegedly told other students that his parents encouraged him to bring a gun to school for protection in the wake of the shootings at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown. The boy reportedly pulled the gun, a .22 caliber pistol, out of his backpack during recess on Monday. At recess, he pointed a gun to my head and said he was going to kill me, said Isabel Rios, one of the boy's fellow sixth grade students. Kids, I don't know about 11-year-olds, but 7-year-olds don't really have a full concept of what "I'm going to kill you" means. But he apparently knew that it was attached to a gun. And his parents gave him the gun for protection. Who could have imagined that an 11-year-old wouldn't be responsible with that gun? Granite School District officials say the students didn't notify teachers about the weapon until about 3 p.m. Once the teacher knew there was a weapon in the classroom, the student was apprehended in 30 to 45 seconds and immediately brought down to the office, and police were on site within 5 to 10 minutes. Apparently there was no lockdown because they retrieved the gun as soon as they knew about it. There are reports that he has been placed in the custody of a juvenile hall and could face criminal charges as well as expulsion. You know what I think should happen is this kid should be brought back into school the next day. He should be taught why what he did was wrong. And his parents should alternate spending nights in jail for the next 5 years so that the kid is not without parents, and so that these idiots, these people who should not be allowed to own a gun, who should not be allowed to do anything that involves, in some way, could threaten public safety, are not left unpunished. It's the parents who should go to jail, assuming that the kid is telling the truth. Just stunning. The idiots out there. It's just amazing. Don't punish the kid for the fact that his parents are morons.